If you work in healthcare, chances are if you're working on a website, you already know that there are certain nuances in the healthcare space compared to other industries. In this video, we're going to talk about 5 must-haves for healthcare web development. All right, the first must-have for healthcare web development, no surprise, is security. So what that means on your website is making sure you have SSL, which helps keep user data secure, but also HIPAA. If you're in healthcare, you definitely know what HIPAA is all about as far as keeping patient information safe as well. So if you're building a website for healthcare, and especially if you're sharing or storing or using patient data, HIPAA compliance is an absolute must-have. The second key must-have for healthcare web design is user-friendly design. Now, if you worked in healthcare, you know that when you're dealing with patients or family members, people oftentimes aren't at their best. They're sick, they're not feeling well, they're stressed. The same can be true for visitors of your website also. So in healthcare especially, having user-friendly design is key. That means things like having a clean, simple, intuitive layout, having calls to action be easy to find, like testimonials, ways to get in touch, locations, referrals, things of that nature as well. So again, must have number 2 in healthcare web design is a user-friendly design. The third must-have for healthcare websites is accessibility. Now again, as you know, if you're in the healthcare space, anybody and everybody needs healthcare. So your website has to function for and be usable by people of all types, shapes, and sizes. So that means things like having text that's easy to read, no crazy fonts, good balanced colors that are easy to visualize, text that a reader could go through and articulate what's on the website, using things like labels and alt tags for images are all things that make your website usable for visitors of all backgrounds and ability levels. The fourth must-have, or at least the fourth thing to think about, is telemedicine. Now, of course, with the pandemic over the last few years, we've done more and more things virtually, and healthcare is no exception. Using things like Zoom or other ways to help people take care of themselves virtually through a website has become more and more paramount to offering healthcare across the board. So you probably might be thinking about this operationally, as far as what you need systems-wise or technology-wise and staffing-wise, if telemedicine makes sense for your practice. But when it comes to the website, having that be easy to use for patients and visitors is key as well. So that means easy access to schedule for telemedicine, easy ways to actually hop on to calls, things of that nature all are about making that experience seamless for your customers through your website for telemedicine and other remote healthcare options. The fifth must-have for your healthcare website is great branding that's in line with who you are as an organization and how you want to present yourself to your customers and patients. So those are things like how your website's laid out, the text you use, the wording choices, imagery, and photos to create that atmosphere and that experience for customers of how you interact with and how you work with patients and customers. It's all about how you want to position yourself and making that cohesive, not just when people are seeing you in person, but that first impression on the website as well. If you're looking to refresh a healthcare website or create a new website in the healthcare space, feel welcome to get in touch. We're very experienced in this space and have developed websites for and with providers, practice groups, as well as med device companies. It's easy as going to www.buddywdd.com. And on that website, you can feel free to get in touch using our form, or feel free to give us a call as well. We're happy to chat and talk through what your needs are and how I might be able to help you out as well. Thanks, and talk to you again soon.